Do you need help?
Go kill him. Long story short, I wanted to kill him, shoot him and dead.
I wasn't going to kill him, no. I wasn't going to stop him either.
This is 31-year-old Delontay Demond Geiger. Just 24 hours ago, police made a horrifying discovery. A 60-year-old woman brutally stabbed, trapped inside a tiny box. And guess what? She was still alive.
Are you injured besides that?
I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
The initial sweep of the house turned up nothing. No victim, no crime scene, just silence. But during a second search, they uncovered a nightmare. What they found was beyond belief. A scene so disturbing, it would haunt even the most seasoned investigators. On August 6, 2024, in Cleveland, Ohio, officers received a chilling 911 call. A nearby resident had witnessed something deeply disturbing. She saw Delontay Geiger dragging a woman into his home. Fearing for the woman's safety, she urgently requested a welfare check. Within minutes, police were at the scene.
You can't be here like this, bro.
I'm just knocking on your door.
I understand that, but you making me hot.
What?
You're making me hot.
What does that mean?
I'm about to come out.
All right, come on out.
All right.
Apparently this all started in Brunswick, PR.
From inside, a man stepped out. He was fully covered in a red bodysuit, as if he were conducting some kind of strange experiment. But even at first glance, something about him just didn't seem right.
What's going on?
Can you please turn the cameras off?
You have to give me a reason, and I can't.
You guys are making my spot hot. I work for you guys, okay? Long story short, I work for you guys. Please get out here. You guys are blowing the spot up.
Then he tried to fool the officers, claiming that he worked for them. He said he was a confidential informant and couldn't disclose any details about his job. But to the officers on scene, none of it made any sense.
It could be nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about you.
All right, I'm just saying y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot hot. All right.
Well, that doesn't make any. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't. It don't even make sense to y'all. You hear me? So what I need y'all to do
Hey,
is
Sarge,
leave.
can you come over to this address for a minute?
No, don't do that, bro. Okay. Long story short, I need y'all to leave. Make a phone call.
Well, we're not going to leave that quickly until we figure out what's going on.
There's nothing.
So we were told that
Damn.
the lady's tied up in the basement.
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement.
Can we
bro.
look?
No, but like,
Why not?
Because I say so.
Is someone tied up down there?
No.
What's your name, buddy?
I can't tell you that, bro.
What do you mean you can't tell me that? Is this your truck?
My dump truck, that's my company truck. That's right. There's nothing going on with
Is it in your name?
No.
Then why don't you want to tell us who you are?
I'm trying to tell you I'm a confidential informant. That's all I have to say. You guys are bugging right now. You guys are
No,
bugging.
that's not all you have to say. Who told you that?
I can't say nothing else. Please.
Well, if there's someone tied up in the basement, we got a
There's
problem.
nobody in the basement.
So why can't I look?
Why do you?
Because all that stuff that went on in the past with those three girls, man, we got to take this seriously
What
and
three
look into
girls?
it.
What three girls?
Gina De Jesus.
And I don't know them hoes,
All
man.
that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
though?
I'm
If
about
we
to
don't
give
take this seriously,
I'm
and
about
there's
to
something
give you
going
I'm
on.
about to give you my social security number.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. Stop. Please don't
That's
do
all
that.
right. We're not going in without you.
Yeah, you can't do that. Tell him please not to do that.
Do what?
Like
I'm not going in your
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Sergeant, please tell him not
Back
to
up.
do that.
He's not going.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my social security number.
right.
I want you to run it.
Oh.
Okay? My don't come up clean. What's going on is you guys had a crackhead make a false complaint.
All right.
Okay?
Well, that's an answer.
That's it.
Well, then we still have to follow up on it.
There's nothing going on, sir.
His story didn't add up. In a desperate attempt to mislead the officers, he claimed he was working for Detective Smith. When they asked him directly, "Where is the woman?" he replied, "You can talk to Detective Smith." But that response only raised more questions. How would Detective Smith possibly know that there was a woman tied up in this man's basement?
All right, but do you understand our point?
I understand your point. You're
If
actually
we just walk away and somebody actually is there, what are we going to do?
well, that's what you guys are gonna have to do because I'm not letting you inside.
So
That's
you
what
see
it's
where
gonna-
you see where the problem lies?
No, there is no problem.
We don't just write, "He said it's cool," and we leave.
Well, that's how it goes. Because if I don't
No,
let
that's
you in-
not.
So how you? What do you mean? Listen,
So they're not going to let this go.
bro, listen.
So either today, tomorrow, the next day, in the next 5 minutes, you're going to continuously have these problems. And if we have to call Detective Smith and say, "Hey, do you think this guy would have a girl tied up in his basement?"
He's gonna say no.
Is he?
100%, bro. I just
He's
let-
willing to risk his career for all that?
You think I'm bullshit? Oh my gosh, you're gonna take a crackhead's word over Detective Smith's word, right?
I haven't spoken to Detective Smith.
Well, you're gonna talk to him. He's gonna let you know what's going on. I was down there for an hour with him yesterday.
Okay.
I just left my probation officer.
But why would somebody say?
They're crackheads.
But why would a crackhead say that about
They're
you?
crackheads, but probably because they want more crack, bro.
Do you have crack?
No, I'm not gonna. Why would I say that? Why would you ask me that on camera?
I don't know.
Why would you do that to me? I know I don't have no crack.
It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then?
This man is wild.
I'm not wild. I'm just
I
asking
am a
questions.
confidential informant.
What does that convey, though? The confidential informant usually has the policeman or officer or detective with them when they're working. That's kind of
I
how that
understand
works.
what you're saying, but what I am saying.
And then most confidential informants don't come screaming out the back door. I'm a confidential informant, do they?
Listen, but what I'm saying, I'm gonna let you guys know this. I want you guys to know what's going on in my backyard. Okay, this is what happened. This is what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, listen to me. I'm not doing nothing illegal, but I work for you guys.
That's what you said for the last 10, 15 minutes.
There's nothing going on. Please do your please do your homework and research.
I have no homework and I have no research.
Call Detective Smith.
And what's he going to tell me?
He's going to tell you that I am valid and everything is okay.
Okay, but is he going to tell me that there's not a girl tied up in your basement?
Of course, because he's never been
Okay,
in.
is he going to be for sure?
Yes.
How do I know?
So how does he know?
Yeah, how does he
He
know?
said he's never been here. How does he know there's not a girl tied up?
Well, so I guess you guys are going to take the crackhead's word off of mine. Nobody knows.
At last, Delontay allowed one officer to do a quick search of the house. On one condition, no body cams were allowed inside. At first, everything seemed normal, nothing out of the ordinary. But something wasn't right. Loud music was blasting throughout the home, almost as if it was meant to distract, to cover something up, to hide the sound of a woman's screams just a few feet away.
Loud music playing. So you can't hear the screams.
I know, it was a loud music. I had to knock for a minute on the back. Sue.
You told us, man. All right, let's go now. Okay.
Yes, you can, bro. Yes, you can.
But the senior officer's coming.
Talk to Detective Smith.
I did too.
I only need you in my house, bro.
It's a senior guy. Trust me, we'll be fine.
Please,
All right?
please.
You understand the safety issue of it, right? For a police officer.
Bro,
You know what I mean? Trust me,
Y'all
he's
killing me.
fine. He's a senior guy.
anybody got a lighter? Can I smoke? My
I
nerves
do.
Are,
If you
my nerves are really bad.
let's get out of the ring. I got a light.
Just stay here.
Dude, I want to get out of here too. Trust me. I'll talk to Detective Smith. But hey, do you mind if the liquor
No, dude. There's too much going on. No.
All right, stand outside. Leave this crack though in case you scream for help.
And as the officer moved through the house, you could see it, the fear on Delontay's face, like he knew they were getting closer to the truth.
All right, I'll bet. See you, bro. No cost.
The basement was empty, but something didn't sit right with the officers. This couldn't be the end of the story. Not yet. They knew there was more hidden beneath the surface. Later that night, a different informant came forward and shared a haunting tale about Delontay. And what she said next would send chills down the spine of every officer involved.
So what's going on?
So I guess he, blasted his homework and found out that he was trying to set him up. So,
Wait, can you, 1 second.
I'm sorry, I talked fast.
No, you're good.
I'm so freaked out.
Who's blessed?
Blessed is the one in the house that murdered.
What's he look like?
About 5'3", dark skin. He's the one serving the dope out of there.
Okay.
It's his house. He owns the house. And I go out. I wake up about 6 o'clock tonight. He calls me and says, "I want you to come over. I want to talk to you."
Oh wait, what about, go back, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go back to when he picked up and you said,
him at the house when we seen her walking down the street.
Okay.
She gets in the car with him immediately. And they get to the stop sign, her, DJ, and Bust. You know, I just returned the phone or whatever. They're like, hey, you would ride back? I'm like, sure. But it looked like it was me trying to set him up because they got, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess he did his homework. He's supposedly playing off one of your guys' detectives. And they told him that he was trying to set him up. So, he had him over there yesterday. And his girlfriend, he has a girlfriend named, who's a black girl. And they tied her up, stabbed her, beat her, and killed her. He showed me pictures. He made her write 1,000 times, I am a rat, I am a snitch, I am a rat, I am a snitch. Then where he murdered her at, he ripped up where the fireplace is, he ripped up all of like the tile right there. He told me I have to paint it and I have no choice. He wants me to paint it tomorrow. And he was telling me everything about my peers. He said, I'll kill you too. He's like, it's a little harder because I'm going to fight back. But he literally has pieces of shit. And he took, I guess he put her in the basement. And my friend Katie seen her in the basement and called the police. And they said he called the detective. The detective said, well, just let them search your basement. So he moved her body from the basement to upstairs and let the cops come in and search the basement and left. He stabbed her in her right arm, which is on the pictures. She's bound up naked. She's naked in front of the fireplace, like tied with like zip ties. You can see her writing with a pencil and a piece of paper. He stabbed her in the right arm, and he beat her so bad she couldn't open her eyes. But he said he kept feeding her crack to keep her alive, but he beat her for 3 hours and then murdered her.
Who said that?
What?
Who said that? Told you this?
And showed me pictures on his phone of her dead body.
Why'd he do all that?
He said he trusts me. I don't know why. He was like, he's like, I made my girlfriend help beat her up. He's like, I'm just letting you know that I'll do the same thing.
After hearing those chilling details, the officers rushed back to the house, this time with a sense of urgency and dread. They weren't just doing a welfare check anymore, they were looking for a body. And what they found inside will leave you speechless. It was something straight out of a nightmare.
Hey, I just got the phone. Okay?
Hey, did you talk to Detective Smith? He tell you what's going on?
Yes. All right, so I appreciate this. Here's a lighter before this.
Yeah.
You know my number. What's up, bro? How y'all doing? Same people.
Well, I'm in the overtime now, man.
You gotta come through the back, man, okay?
Yeah, I can do that.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thanks for working with me.
All right, well,
Sorry for not
still
letting you in
fair
over here, bro. Sorry for my attitude, okay? All right, bro. Give me 5 seconds.
Meet me at the back door?
All y'all.
All right. Hey, watch the front to see if someone will walk with us first. If that chick's in there, she might be leaving, but doesn't matter, right? It'd be funny if he never comes back and he stole my lighter. Yeah. Joke's on him. I found that lighter. It's all one room.
Yeah.
It's all one room.
If there's a sheet on that or something.
He's not good at hiding.
Yo!
Jake!
As the officers searched the house, they suddenly heard it. A harrowing sound coming from deep within the walls. A muffled cry. It was the first time they realized someone was still alive and trapped.
Hey, folks, come down here a minute.
Copy.
Is anybody on that front porch?
No.
So what's that noise I keep hearing?
But you keep turning the music up on I hear something.
I heard him dragging something out when he went from the front to the back, too. You know?
Is anybody in that apartment? Because I heard voices. Yeah, who's up there?
Oh.
Who's up there?
What is that?
Can you hear it?
Clint, please. Where are you at?
She's under. There's a thing under. Remember I shined my flashlight?
Do you need help?
Back there?
Alright. Clint, please. Sam 24, can you get us another car over here? Where are you at?
Where you at, man?
M35, you can send us same 2 numbers.
Hello, 50.
Alright, we're looking. Hey, how do you get to her? In the black box?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Radio send EMS.
I'm paralyzed.
Oh my gosh.
I'm paralyzed.
Alright. How old are you?
I'm 60.
6-year-old female. Step up EMS.
Inside the house, officers found the victim crammed into a small box, beaten and stabbed. She was alive, but barely. The pain and fear she endured, unimaginable.
EMS is en route. Are you cold?
I hurt.
You hurt? Alright, we want to get you out of there, but I'm afraid to move you. I'm going to let EMS do all that,
I
okay?
hurt so bad.
What did he do to you?
He kicked me punch.
He did what?
Kicked me
Hey,
punch.
Scott, you want fire to come at least get her upright?
She says she's paralyzed. I don't know.
I know, but if we get fire here, they can.
Are they here?
No, you know. We got no QTA on EMS.
They've been dispatched.
Huh?
Did he stab you?
Yeah.
Where are you stabbed, you think? Your arm? Alright. Did he sexually assault you at all?
No.
Okay. Do you know how long you've been here?
No.
Delontay was taken into custody, and instead of confessing, he claimed he was taking care of her, that he never meant to hurt her. But nothing about the scene matched his words. Not the injuries, not the box, not the fear in her eyes. It was clear his story didn't add up.
I was stupid as but like I wasn't going to kill her though. I wasn't going to. I've been beating her and you know what I'm saying, but I just can't have her out on this. Because I'm working with Detective Smith trying to get him 10 guns, 5 AKs, 4 Glocks, 3 that's supposed to be going into the valley like next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him who moves 6 ounces a day on coke crack, and I'm trying to get him descriptions of ounces a day, but like I found out that this is that, and you know what I'm saying? If I was,
You found out that what?
that the lady that what I was taking care of in my house is a rat, and if she was to get back out on the street, I would be exposed. And die, get killed. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm new to this. I understand I f***ed up. I know I can't get out of this. This is bad. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on. I know it's bad.
So yesterday was Tuesday, so she probably got there like Monday or something.
Yeah, Monday she was kicking it, cool, calm, collective, hold up. You know what I'm saying? Eating, lying to me. Like, dude, you tripping, like, why do that? You know what I'm saying? So that's how that went down, bro. And I was like, I apologize, bro.
Okay.
But I just ain't trying to die out here in these streets with y'all with these crackheads. Because this is serious. This is dumb. I keep on telling them, like, I need to talk to a corporal. Put me in a room by myself. Like, the way y'all play that, like, it was 50 cars in front of my house. I don't think the streets talk. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, so, like, I f***ed up, bro. But, like, I'm new to this. And I feel like my life is in danger, bro. People have tried to kill me 3 times already. You feel me? I've been shot in my underneath my underarm, blood, all type of weird. This shit is crazy. And I felt like I was gonna die if I didn't hold her for like 2 days and tell her, like, let her know what was going on. I'm gonna kill the bitch. If I, the bitch would have been dead. Long story short, if I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead.
Would you mind walking me through again? I know it's a little tough right now, and it's a bad time, but like everything that went through, like the time where you were together? Like, what happened during those days?
I just punched on her, slapped on her, till her good. Punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her.
Okay.
Punched on her, slapped on her, moved her from the basement to another room. Fed her, showered her, gave her some water, put a blanket over her. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
No, that's fine.
Was I raping her? No.
Okay.
Was that what you about to ask me?
No,
I thought you about to ask me.
No, like, were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
Why would I give her my drugs? Why the would I do that?
Man. I didn't know.
Hell no.
Okay. All right. So at any point, was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go.
Okay.
She has nowhere to go. All she was just asking was why. Stop, I won't do it again. I'll never tell, Blast, please, I'll never tell.
Delontay started talking like a total psycho, mocking the officers, smirking, unfazed. Then, out of nowhere, he tried to cut a deal to dodge the charges.
Blast, please, I'll never tell. I know I deserve this, but I'll never tell. Like, that's a culture in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I got 4 beautiful kids.
Okay. So during this time when the traffic stop occurs and she goes on her way, was there anybody that ever said, like, besides, like, if she was doing anything that, like, yeah, she told me
No.
that?
No, I thought it was somebody else until I did my homework.
Okay. So this is all you transpiring, doing everything, doing all your own stuff in your head and, like, hey.
Listen to the detectives as we all got out the car. The detectives like, yeah, you can go. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. You ain't even get searched. It's crap about $200 worth of dope in the car and scale, and you didn't even get searched.
Yeah.
No, get your bag. You're forgetting your bag.
They're helping her out. When you got to the cops.
Don't forget your bag. Go ahead, go. Thank you. For real, I like this. Did I see it on TV? I'm excited. I'm so slick. I'm slicker than deer shit. Y'all, man, I almost got away. Y'all motherfuckers, them cops horrible, boy. I'm slick, boy. And I ain't trying to brag nor boast. Not trying to brag nor boast, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help y'all out. Flat out, but I can't be.
Delontay Demond Geiger pled guilty to multiple charges: felonious assault, kidnapping, tampering with evidence, and possessing a weapon despite being legally prohibited. He was sentenced to 16 to 20 years in prison. But after everything, many still wonder, was justice really served? But this isn't the only case that'll leave you speechless. Watch this next. A 16-year-old boy calmly calls 911 to confess he just murdered his entire family. What he says will haunt you. Click the video on your screen now. And before you go, subscribe to Dropcore for more real chilling crime cases. Hit that bell so you never miss the truth.